This is my second podcast out here on Facebook, so I hope you all tuning in whenever you can. I know it's Memorial Day and you like to take it easy and have your barbecue or whatever you're doing. So, just a little update on me and what's going on and all other things. So, after this podcast, I plan to take it over to YouTube. I'll post a link to my new channel, my new YouTube channel, and I'll post that on my profile. So a couple of things. So reflections. So this Memorial Day, we take a moment to honor and remember those who are no longer with us, whenever they served a uniform or after the service after their service has ended. For me, it's a time to reflect on the cherished memories of my father, one of my cousins, and most profoundly, my husband, Jason. While many people greet the day with Happy Memorial Day, I find it difficult to associate happiness with a day of remembrance. My personal experience have shaped this perspective deeply for me. For me, Memorial Day is about reflection, honoring those who watch over us from beyond and keeping their legacy alive in their hearts, in our hearts. So although it's often seen as the unofficial start of summer, for me, it's much more than that. It's a solemn day of gratitude, reflection, and remembrance. And of course, I posted all of the pictures on my Facebook page of all the shipmates I served as well who honorably served our country, along with my own members of the family. So summer. Speaking of the summer, we finalized our travel plans, and it's shaping up to be an exciting journey. We'll kick things off with a trip to Florida to visit Universal Studios. On our way there, we'll make a meaningful stop in Roanoke for a day to pay our respects to the graves of Jason and his parents and his grandparents. And of course, we'll see my sister-in-law, because I think her birthday is on the 5th. So I just realized that the other day, so it'll be good. And then after Roanoke, we'll head to Tennessee to catch up with some of my own family. Although it's just for one night, it'll be wonderful to reconnect. From there, our route takes us to Alabama, where Haley will spend time with her family. And then the adventure continues as Caroline and I will head down to Universal Studios in Florida. We're particularly excited about exploring a new section of the park, Epic Universe, which has garnered fantastic reviews and buzz from news outlets and videos. We'll be staying there for 5 to 6 days, immersing ourselves in all the fun and magic before heading back home to Virginia. So stay tuned for some photos and from our trip and some videos. Can't wait to share our experiences. So, and I'm sorry, I have to apologize in advance because apparently I'm experiencing a cold. So if I sound stuffed up, I apologize. I mean, I tried everything like saline spray and stuff like that. So that's probably why I want to speak now before it gets worse. But I hope it's not going to be as worse as the last time I had it. So end of school. On May the 30th, the school year will officially come to the end. Looking ahead, Caroline will be entering the 5th grade, marking her final year of elementary school. Haley, on the other hand, is going to be a senior next year. It's hard to believe how quickly time has flown. It's such an exciting time for both of them as they grow and mature. We really need to cherish those memories while we last. So, my life so far. Reflecting on my life so far, I'm currently attending therapy sessions and I am on limited duty status. set to expire in July, but that may extend. I have an important appointment this Wednesday that should provide all clarity about my next steps. Having served in the Navy for 19 years, I'm less than a year away from retirement. There are numerous medical matters that I need to address and opinions to consider, which hopefully, when I'm done, I'll finally reach the 20-year mark. Thankfully, I'm receiving excellent support from the staff at Portsmouth and my family. Shout out to them for their help. I'll keep you updated as I learn more. So, Out of the Darkness Walk. I'm participating in the Out of the Darkness Walk to support the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. This event will take place at Mount Trashmore Park in Virginia Beach on September 20th, starting at 11 a.m. I'm walking alongside thousands across the country to help prevent suicide and bring hope to those affected. I'm walking in honor of Jason, and reaching my fundraising goal of $150 would mean the world to me. So, with that being said, I pinned a link over to my fundraising post. So, try to give as much as you can. If it's just $5, $10, or whatever you can. Every donation, no matter the size, makes a difference. All contributions are 100% tax deductible, and they go directly to funding research, education, advocacy, and support for those impacted by suicide. If you'd like to help, please click the donation button on my pinned Facebook page. Together we can make a difference, and thank you for your support. All right, so the last thing I want to talk about is my new side hustle. So you may have heard of it or you may not have heard of it, but I've been on this program for about almost a week now, and I am really, really impressed. I'm excited to share that I'm embarked on this new side hustle with Isagenix, a well-established company that's been around for over 20 years. Their focus is on health, well-being, weight management, aging, and more, offering a range of outstanding products. I personally started on this 30-day reset, which includes nutritional cleansing, protein shakes, and supplements designed to bring the body into balance. While it's not a traditional diet, it can support weight management through constant use. The protein shakes I use are packed with minerals and nutrients, aiding in cellular nutrition and overall wellness. So this is what look, we're using the mirror mode on my iPhone. So if you can read backwards, I apologize, but it's an Isoline protein shake, and this is like my favorite flavor, creamy Dutch chocolate. I also have another flavor called French vanilla, and that's pretty good, but this is like my favorite. So I have this at least twice a day, one for breakfast and one for lunch. And another one of my favorites is Cleanse for Life, a nourishing aloe-based whole body cleanse, and I'll show you that too. I got the natural rich berry. I also got peach mango, which is in the fridge, but I do this every Friday. I have 4 servings of this. I spread them out throughout the day. 1 for breakfast, 1 for a mid-afternoon snack, 1 for a late afternoon snack, and 1 for before bedtime. That's all you have, but you do have like a special snack that is cleansing approved. So you won't get deprived of like the nutrients and stuff like that. So I typically do that 1 a week, especially on days when I'm otherwise indulged. It's designed to support safe weight loss, enhance mental clarity, and boost physical energy. What else? I also incorporate the Ionex Supreme, which is in the fridge, but what it does, it helps balance the body systems from specialized aptamatogens. I hope I pronounced that right. It supports stress management, mental performance, and overall body functions with its rich trace minerals. And also, I also use this collagen elixir. So especially for women who are 50 years of age or older, protein is going to be very important, especially as you hit menopause. Because when you hit menopause, that's when you start lose muscle mass. That's why protein is important. And you also got to keep your skin, your hair, and your bones well preserved. And this is what the collagen comes in. And this is really good. You put it in the freezer. I have this every night. It is really good. It really helps out. I mean, yes, it is based on different types of fish. That's where collagen comes from. But I swear it won't taste fishy. I promise you. And if you're talking about supplements, I do this one, Recharge NAD. It's a cellular detox energy support. So this really, I always take this around in mid-morning. So it really benefits me. There's so much more that I could share about the products I use. If you're curious to learn more about or interested in trying them out, you can find them all the information. And if you want to make a purchase, we are having a sale for Memorial Day that goes on to the 30th. If you buy more than $150 US in their qualifying products, you get 20% off their protein shakes and bundles. So I put the link on my bio. I also have a dedicated Facebook page for my Isagenix journey, so check that out too. Well, thank you all for tuning in. It's been fantastic doing this podcast, and even though it's only my second time, I'm gradually finding my rhythm. I'm working on getting my life back together, balancing work, family, and friends without whom I wouldn't be here today. I truly appreciate your support. Like I said, I will post this. I don't know how long Facebook will allow to have my podcasts or live videos on my feed. That's why I am going to archive it in the YouTube channel, which I will post a link to it right after this. So I wish you a wonderful day and a restful break if you have the day off. And I'll catch you next time. Have a good night.